Hello Gemini, welcome to your August reading. Welcome back if you have been here before, and if you're new to the channel then hello, my name is Lydia and welcome to Esotera Tarot. Today I'm going to be pulling some cards for you for the month of August. I set the intention for all of my readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, so if this reading isn't resonating with you, do check my other videos for your other placements. And if this reading does resonate with you today, let me know in the comments. And please like, subscribe and share this video with anyone who you think can benefit from its message. And with that, let's pull your first card for the month. Bear in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, Gemini. Gemini. What have we got coming for you in August? Okay. Oh, the Hierophant. Serious business, Gemini. So the Hierophant is like contracts, belief systems, structures. So structures from anything that you can see around you. So sometimes that can refer to like the home or the workplace, or obviously your routines. Contracts can be marriages, divorces, agreements can also be soul contracts, can be your belief systems. You could be changing your belief systems, or you could be on some sort of like karmic lesson. So Hierophant's always a teacher as well. He's teaching his two little monks down there. So let's just pull some energies, pull some cards on those energies. See what comes out. What have you got to say to us today, Hierophant? Excuse me. Sorry, Gemini. See what the Hierophant's got to say to you. Hierophant. Gemini. Okay. See what's coming. Let's see what's coming, Gemini. Okay. Oh, we've got the Six of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Oh, Gemini. So you seem very clear on a decision to move in a certain direction, but I don't know if it's the best thing. You seem aware of it though. So you're moving away from kind of a balanced structure into something where you know that you're going to be in that kind of state of lack. Or do you know? I don't know if you know. Either way, you're very clear. You show clarity over something in the past here. There is a give and take, possibly with another energy. I'm getting another energy coming onto the table, but it could also be a situation like at a workplace or something like that. You're like, no, I want to move on, but you realise that there's going to be a period of suffering involved with moving away from that or staying within it. We'll find out when we clarify. Let's get some more cards on the table, Gemini. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Pentacles in the recent past. Got Judgment, yes, a need for change here, and the Emperor. You got the Emperor and the Hierophant. Well, I'll say one thing for you, Gemini. You're really standing in your power here. You are looking at your process of give and take with another energy. And I think maybe you're sensing an imbalance. So you've stood your ground, you're standing in your ground, you're standing in your power here, and I think you are making an active decision to try and not enforce your will, more like, that sounds very strong for what you're doing. I think it's just kind of moving with more confidence, making more decisions for yourself, for your own well-being, for your own direction. And it's about, there's another energy here that may not be taken too kindly to that. Because I see you gaining clarity over the whole situation and then something else happens. Let's find out. Let's clarify that King of Swords. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Cups moving away, like I said, and the King of Wands. You're moving away with some fervour. Got fire here. Yeah, you're really standing in your power. You're like, no, I need to change. I need to change my environment. That's how I need to change my environment. There's something here in this energy that's not fair to me. You are not receiving as much as you're giving, or you're giving too much. It's not stable for you. You've made attempts to try and correct this, but the other energy attached to all this isn't kind of having it. I think it's somebody that doesn't have substance that you need. Like their actions are, I don't know. Their actions are not fulfilling you. You're kind of looking at your own sense of purpose here, your own drive, and you're just kind of clearing out the way anything that's getting in your way here, Gemini. You're like, no, I'm on my path. I got to go. Okay, all right, let's clarify that Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, please. Five of Pentacles. Oh, you're going to get 4 on it. Five of Wands and Justice. Okay, so as you move away, as you gain clarity, you do get a sense of balance. But again, these older energies are kind of still kind of draining you as you're trying to move towards your greater abundance. Or it's that the other energy is feeling your... Yeah, I'm probably getting that. There's probably a lack here. The other energy is feeling your absence. I think this is their energy here, not yours. Okay, I'm just going to jump in and clarify each of the cards here. Clarify further here, Gemini. See, we're getting to the bottom of this. See, what, go on. There's definitely conflict arising here in the future for you. And it's something to do with this sense of balance. Somebody's going to be going without. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's the other energy. But one of you are showing me here that in the future you're just getting worn down by whatever conflict is bringing into your life. It's like you're kind of wanting a change and maybe they're not wanting a change. There's kind of a status quo power imbalance here that needs to be addressed. Okay, can you clarify the Six of Pentacles for me, please, in the recent past? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, we've got the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, that's you. You just got up and went. In a way, not straight away. You definitely identified that you could do better than the situation that you're currently in. I mean, it's like you enjoy giving to this. You show me that you're giving energy. You enjoy giving to the connection. However, there's some certainty here. Definitely uncertainty here, but it's coming from a sense of your own power. Right, clarify judgment for me, please. Yeah, we've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the Ten of Wands, and we have the Moon. You have tried. You tried. So it's like the slow exertion of power. Again, I don't really like to use these terms like exertion your power, or is exerting your power, or commanding your will. Isn't that? But that's kind of the energy you're coming into, Gemini. I think this is just gaining confidence in yourself and your own beliefs and what's good for you. And I think whatever energies are on the table here, you've expressed your wish for this Ten of Cups, your wish fulfillment that you want, but it's been an absolute struggle because it's like you started on shaky ground. You didn't really know even if it's possible before now to have this with this other connection, and you tried, and it looks like for a time it worked, but it wasn't sustainable. Okay, can we clarify the Emperor, please? Yeah, the Five of Cups, Strength, and yeah, the Six of Pentacles again. So this started as a very equal give and take connection, but somewhere along the line something happened. It kind of forced you to stand in a more independent energy. And as you did that, you actually grew in confidence and you were like, actually, I got this. I got this by myself. However, whoever you are, the other energy, you can come with me. You can go with me or you're against me. And it seems as you stood in your own power, that's when the struggle started to start. And the connection started to deteriorate. Okay. Let's go to the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. In the present energy, Yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups again. You're moving on to a brand new beginning, brand new start. You're very, very clear on it. What you're moving towards, very, very solid. You know that it's right for you. If it's not already in your energy, whatever this new thing is, it could be a person, it could be a new project or place. If it's not already in your energy, it's going to be in your energy very, very soon, and you are moving towards that quite passionately, actually. Okay, we'll keep clarify the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. And you don't really, some of you might not know what it is. We've got the Eight of Swords, we've got the Knight of Wands again, and we have the Devil. Okay. Now the Devil has brought up a little bit, maybe a little bit of distortion in where you're going. Or you're actually shedding away. No. So you're shedding away from detachment, so you're actually becoming clearer. Sorry, sometimes when you read upside down. You're actually becoming clearer as you go, but there's also a kind of a bit of a sense of bravery here, because you're not, even though you have a pentacle, you have your sword, you're very clear that you want to go, you're still that little bit of fear of the sense of unknown, because I think you're moving towards something quite new and passionate about. But you recognise there was an unhealthy attachment here in the past. The attachment is unhealthy. Okay, King of Wands, please. Yeah, the Page of Swords, Justice again. We've got two Justice on the table and the Three of Swords. Was it not Aries? The Taurus just had the Three of Swords in the same position, actually. It's hurt you to do this, but you know that you need to, because you need to. You've outgrowing, I think, whatever energy this is in the past. So this could again refer to a job. If it's a person, it could equally refer to a person. It could be anything. It's all different for all of you. But you have outgrown whatever's here in the past. You were like, no, you've like matured in that connection, and the other person's stayed the same almost. So you're like, no, you need to expand. So the universe is telling you, you need to expand. You need to move away from this. That's stopping your expansion. It's actually causing you fog on where you need to go. So for example, some of you might be, say, starting a new job that has got wonderful opportunities, rooms for intellectual growth as well as financial growth, but whatever's going on in this connection here is actually making your judgment a little bit cloudy, and it's actually slowing down the progression, the expansion that now needs to happen, that the universe is now pushing you towards to balance out the energies. Because it may be in the past that there was a lack of, lack of self-belief, but you have grown. You are growing into your power every day, day by day, stronger and stronger and stronger. So you are actually being moved towards this new opportunity, this brand new beginning. But there's a clouded, slightly distorted energy around that because of whatever has gone on here has not been cut off yet. At least not in this present energy. Maybe for some of you in the physical, but energetically, no. Because you kind of show me as well, like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. You do. You do. It's right here. You've got very strong energies pushing you forward into a brand new direction, a brand new beginning. You're very passionate about it, so you're very aware of it. But I'm also getting a bit of heat from the other energy that you've just left there in the past. Hang on, I'm switching up my decks. Excuse me. That's causing a bit of a distortion in your path there. Because you're not really, while your energy is connected to this other energy, it's kind of clouding your heart space. When your heart space isn't clear, it's really hard for you to get in touch with your intuition to tell you which way to go, because the intuition is also a little bit like a compass. So it's like you know where you want to be, but it's like showing me like the path to get there is where you're uncertain. But you're only uncertain because you're not in touch with your intuition. You're kind of blinded to that part of yourself, and to fully follow your passion from a day-to-day perspective to get you to the end result. You can't while you've got this other energy that's no longer serving you still in your vicinity. You showed me a lot of determination to get out of there, Gemini. You really are. Okay, can we clarify the Five of Pentacles in the near future, please? Five of Pentacles. What's this about? We've got the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Knave of Swords. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're still looking out behind you a little bit, but that's getting less and less every day. You have clarity over the whole situation, or at least you will receive that in the future. And you start connecting to your heart space. But your environment's going to be very different. You are moving to a different environment. You have a new change coming. You're going to feel a lot better within yourself, but there's going to be an interim period of that's a little bit uncomfortable before you get to where you need to be. Okay, can we clarify the Five of Wands, please? Clarify the Five of Wands in the near future. The Devil again. Yeah, this person's going to keep showing up for you. The Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. This person is going to come into the future, in the future position, probably going to come in, or this energy or whatever it is, with another proposal for you to consider. I don't know if you're going to go for it. We'll find out in a minute. But the moment it's something that they are manifesting, it's coming from them towards you. Four of Wands here, commitment, Devil, and attachment here. And it's going to cause you a lot of internal conflict that you might consider going back to whoever this is. If it's a job, for which it is for some people, maybe that you've got another job somewhere else, and once your employer hears about this, they actually make you like want to increase your salary or something. Just keep you there. Keep you where you are, very much like that. But you've outgrown this. You're not going to be able to expand. So that's why there's a conflict. I mean, I think what you were being promised back here might be then landed on the table in the future as you move away from this other energy. But it's going to cause a conflict. Should I go back? Should I? You know, you're kind of considering it. But you're considering it not because there's a genuine attachment there that is open and pure and fair and balanced, and you feel right in it. You're going back because it's more of a habit to be back here. This is your comfort zone calling you back into it. But you already are supported by the universal energy of expansion, so it's going to create kind of a push-pull energy within yourself. So some of you, it might be that. Some people, it might be physically a person turning up and going, come back to me. And you'll be tempted because, you know, it's like better the devil you know, right? Well, not always, Gemini. Not always. I mean, if you had to move away from it in the first place, it's not right for you. It's pure and simple. I mean, I see you growing here, but all this just distortions in your energy come from this other person or place or thing or whatever. They're not coming from you. Your energy is just growing. You're going towards alignment. You're going to a new beginning, greater fulfillment in all your endeavors. Even though it's uncomfortable, it's going to be an uncomfortable transition at first. And I think that's where the other energy hits you. So it'll be a moment where you're like, oh, do you know what, right? Say you want to move house and you've got the other house ready, but you've got to spend a couple of weeks like sleeping on your friend's sofa. And you're like, oh my God, is it really worth all this hassle? And then that's when the offer comes in. Do you want to go back to the other house? Just forget it. Just forget about it, Gemini. You don't need to do this. But I see you pushing back on that idea. But let's see about justice. What does justice have to say? Justice for Gemini. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. I see you saying no to this. The Moon and the Eight of Pentacles. No, you're going to keep going forwards, Gemini. Good. I'm glad. You're working on your dreams. You're working on your goals. You're putting yourself first. You're a bit more self-care, not in a sense of, you know, pampering yourself. Self-care is in, I'm going to put in the hard work required to get myself where I need to be. And part of that hard work is moving away from what was once comfortable, a person, or what was once familiar, into somewhere slightly unknown. And you show me that you were kind of excited about that until this other energy shows up, and then that's when you start getting foggy. But I see you actually kind of fighting them off in the near future and going towards your new pentacle. Now, some of you already know what this is. Some of you, this is yet to happen over August. I can't see this all concluding in August because it's kind of showing me a cut off here of where you actually reach that difficult stage, which you will overcome. And then this other energy then kind of swings back around and tries to get you to go back to the comfort zone. But it looks like, I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. If you want to go back to the comfort zone, you go back to the comfort zone, Gemini. It's up to you. I'm just telling you what you are showing me is that you're choosing to move on. And you go within. Your intuition is on point. Your confidence is rising. You're hard at work. Everything is aligning for you in the future here, Gemini. The only distortions come from this other energy when it loops back round. You know, you show me ordinary self-doubt. You show me that it's not easy. You show me what you're doing isn't easy. by yourself, with or without a hanger on, right? But you don't have self-doubt. You're just showing me, when you're by yourself, you're just showing me, this is difficult, Lydia. This is a difficult process. It's not going to be easy for me to do. But you're clear that you want to do it. You're clear that you want to move towards it until this other energy shows up. And they seem to be coming from a very unhealthy place, more just attachment of having you around. They're not actually coming in with any kind of offer towards you. Any brand new beginnings are coming from your energy. They're not coming from theirs. See, we've got the Magician here, the Magician offering you commitment. And I don't really like it when the Magician offers commitment, because the Magician can be, it's just like a false, the Magician can be manipulative, that's it, it's a manipulative energy. So here, with the Magician, the Four of Wands, and the Devil, this is a manipulative energy that's going to try and get you to come back. You fight them off though. Well done. Right, get some universal advice for you, Gemini. See what's going on. Oh yeah, we've got the Lovers is indeed another connection. Ten of Arrows and the Four of Arrows. So you're going to go into complete alignment and rest. This fight was kind of draining you. Yes, there is a connection here. It's going to be very difficult for you to kind of shirk off this connection. It's going to require a lot of rest and recuperation for you. So even though this is just change, it actually starts off quite explosive. You coming out the gate like, bam, this is what I want, this is where I'm going, da, 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 da. But then you show me a long period of rest, where I think you're recovering from the extra energy you've had to exert, getting rid of whoever or whatever this is. And keep going then. But take your time. Be forgiving on yourself. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. A lot of self-care is required during this time while you try and remove this. Because it's very hard to remove an energy, Gemini. You can walk out someone's life. You can walk out the door. Energetically, you're still going to be connected for a little while. So I think that's why you're going to struggle with. But they are definitely going to loop round. Try and get you to go back. Whoever or whatever this is. Right, let's get you an animal spirit. Get my words right. Sorry, Gemini. Let's get you a spirit animal card. 1 second. Close off the reading here. I'm very proud of you though, Gemini. You're really stepping into your own here. Other energies still around, but you are becoming more and more independent as you move along. Well done. Standing strong. You're strong with your convictions. I mean, this may not be the first time that this has happened to you. I said this energy attached to you is very manipulative as you move away. They're hurt. They're hurting. There is pain on both sides here. But as you can see there, back in the recent past, that there was kind of a give and take here, but it was kind of difficult for them to keep that up, because they're showing me the Six of Pentacles, that's just strength. Like, it's actually quite difficult for their energy to match your energy. They've tried it for so long, but people can only try these things for so long. So this is where you're making a decision. You're disappointed because they can't keep it up. So it's like you've had to, they've put in like 20%, you've put in 80%. However, the lesson from the Hierophant in that is that it's actually made you incredibly strong on your own. And you've ended up growing out of this energy and growing out of this connection. You've just grown right out of it. There you go. Oh, there's a personal choice card. Okay, personal choice. So we have some direct questions you want to ask yourself from the universe. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine, Gemini? What strength are they known for? What wisdom do they share? And embrace these qualities. That's actually really good advice for this reading, because all of you are going to be moving away from something different. All of you are going to be moving towards something different. So in a nutshell, Gemini, keep your eyes on the prize. It's also a bit of a fake it till you make it. So even though you have outgrown the energy, you have come in your own, the universe is actually opening these new doors of opportunity for you because you're now ready for them. I don't think you were aware that you're ready for them. You're not going to be aware until you reach here into the Five of Pentacles, because this Five of Pentacles is a struggle, but I think the struggle is actually internal. So there's a fear around this moving on. I don't think you fear moving away from this other energy, although I think that might be part of it. There's a fear in your own capabilities to be able to tackle this new opportunity head on and be successful at it. The universe is telling me here you're going to be more than successful. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to be successful. So long as you go easy on yourself, you forgive yourself, you take your time, you get your rest, you realign with this new, brand new beginning, and start, what's the opposite of a line? Detach, kind of, from whatever it was in your past. And this, for some people, could be a whole group of people you move away from, maybe a group of friends or family or something. Definitely a meaningful connection, or at least it was up until this point. And then you almost like just want to burst out there and just go, right, no, I'm ready for new, I'm ready for more, I need more expansive horizons. But it's not going to be easy, but it's a clarity on it, it's a clarity. I mean, you might not be physically moving, it might just all be an internal emotional change, which can be huge, just as huge as moving to a different country. It looks like you have a lot going on in August. I won't be surprised if some of this goes past August, at least on the next leg of your journey. At the moment, you're just showing me the transitional stage, the detachment stage of this new journey that you're heading on. How long you've been attaching for. Some of you could have been doing this detachment process for a while, but it seems to be concluding itself somewhat in August with this person making one final last-ditch attempt to, in a manipulative energy, try and get you to go back. I see you overcoming that, no problem. And it's going to balance out your energies. It's for your own greater good, Gemini. Your own greater good. In fact, you're going to get so much energy reserve back from getting rid of whatever this isn't serving you, that your new future is pretty much, it's there on a plate for you. It's just you believing in yourself to take it. But I don't think you realise how much you've grown until you've actually completely disconnected from whatever this energy is. Then you'll realise. Because you show me strength, doubt. But it's exactly when this other energy turns up and might start planting little seeds. So be careful, some of you, they might plant little seeds of doubt. Tell you can't do it, just come back to me or go back home. Go back to where you're comfortable, right? No. See, comfort doesn't help you grow, it doesn't help you change. But chaos can be uncomfortable, but chaos is a ladder, chaos is opportunity. From chaos you can create form, something new for yourself, and you have that here. You have the pentacle and you have guide, you have inner clarity towards something new. So whatever you believe your spirit animal to be, close your eyes, imagine that, and embody those qualities, and they're the qualities that are going to get you to where it is you need to go. And if you have to kind of like, yeah, that kind of fake it till you make it, just kind of keep plodding along, just keep moving towards, pushing the needle towards your wants, your wishes, and your needs, then everything else is just going to slot into place. And you'll be healing along the way, and there'll be help along the way if you're open to it. The energies around you are, so it's up to you to decide, Gemini, if you're open to this or not. If you want to go back or not, or you want to carry on in this brand new beginning full of opportunities. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me here in the Zen Nook. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments, and please like, subscribe and share this message with anyone that you think could benefit. So come back to check for your next readings, and I will see you in the next one, Gemini. Take care.